literally are gonna just enjoy one glass of wine in our sweatpants. It's Friday night.
It is Friday.
Okay, so let's talk about what your business is going to be. So the reason I wanted to bring Brittany on, and I didn't even prompt her and tell her what kind of questions I was gonna ask her, but the reason I wanted to bring Brittany on is because she's definitely a person who is experiencing life. She's trying to open up a business, and she's a creative. So Brittany, quick, in like 30 seconds, give us a little background of your life in the past few years and where you're going with this business and what it's going to be.
Sure. So I was living in Virginia, working in admissions, and just felt like it wasn't going to be my life forever, and went to Florida for a week with my friend Lane, came back, went to a workshop at my church that was just like focused on inner healing, and my group was praying over me, and they were all like, this next season's gonna be the best thing ever, and I was laughing because at that time I was going to grad school, and I thought I was going to grad school, but there was a change of direction, and I knew after that workshop that I wasn't going to grad school and I was moving to Los Angeles. So I actually moved to LA, was out there, some of my friends were planting a church, Renew Church LA, and I was nannying, and then when I was out there, I just felt, I was very unsettled and didn't really know what was happening, and then kind of this dream came about, and I knew I was moving back to my hometown, which I never thought I would be doing in a million years. We purchased a property, we have a space that we can live in, and we're gonna open a business in, which has been amazing, and we're just taking it one step at a time.
Yes, and so my big question is, where does your sense of adventure come from to do all of this? To go from Virginia to LA to, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put this business back in my hometown, and you have a minute to talk about this, but where does your sense of adventure come from to make all that happen?
Comes from Jesus.
There we go, plain and simple.
For real, for real. I never thought that saying yes to Jesus, my life would be an adventure, because I was very inside the box, like, this is gonna be my life, like, I'm gonna work for 30 years in the same job, like, this is what I'm gonna do, even though I had no idea what I was gonna do. And just like, the more I took one step out in faith, it just led me to taking another step out and just trusting that, okay, am I hearing from God correctly? Okay, yes, I am taking this step, and then it just continues on, and it's exciting and crazy and wild, but I would never say no, because every time God's like blessed, and just more so than I could ever imagine with every step that I said yes to.
So one thing led to another, and it all led you to positivity and adventure, actually. So in 8 seconds, we're gonna say goodbye and hope that our listeners also find their way to adventure.
Bye. Holla! I almost said holla.
We should have said holla at the end. We could put music to it.
Oh, said that.
That was cool. Vlog. So I'm videoing you guys right now for the vlog. An elevator full of groomsmen. There they are. They waited for us. Yay! Now I loved you guys all interacting. Let's do that again. Look at Ashley, tell her how good she looks. Who's there? Perfect. Stay right there, girls, it's perfect. Pretend I'm not here, yay! Alright, that's the reception. Kristen and I are leaving. I kind of forgot about the vlog today. I forgot to get the video camera out and do some cool footage of the bride and groom. Footage? Did I say footage? But anyways, Kristen and I are getting back in the car to head home. Thanks for a good day, Kristen. Ooh, the light in here is weird. So the gal on the Weather Channel said to get a colander out and check out the shadows that come from the colander, and they'll make crescent moons. Look how cool. Oh man, I wish I had the kids with me so they could kind of see that. But normally, gosh, let me get the string from the camera out of the way. Strap. Yeah, normally obviously those would be just complete circles, but they're crescents. Hello Anchor World, Jessica Fike here. I'm enjoying my second cup of coffee for the day. It's almost lunchtime. My youngest daughter Natalie is actually home with me today. She had a fever yesterday. I can't take her back to school until she's been fever free for at least 24 hours. So if you hear a little person squealing or trying to talk in the background, that is Natalie, but she's got a ton of food on her high chair and hopefully she will just be entertained with eating. But I'm coming to you today from my kitchen with Natalie at my side, and I've got Hannah Sickles here, a new creative friend of mine, and I'm gonna do a little quick interview with her today. So, Hannah, first say hello and introduce your business and what you do.
Hi, I'm Hannah Sickles. I have the little company called Dainty Daisy Designs. I do hand lettering and calligraphy with a lot of other things in between there. Graphic design, things like that. A lot of fun things going on.
Wedding invitation?
Wedding invitation.
I'm gonna photograph one of your custom wedding invitations here in a couple of weeks.
Yes, and signage for weddings, chalkboard lettering. I just did a wall mural in someone's house. There's a lot of things.
You're gonna do some wall pieces for my house too.
Yes.
Hannah is super talented, and I found her because I put a little call out on social media earlier in the summer that I needed an assistant. And I met Hannah, and one of the things that sold me on her was now what has become our vlog project.
Yeah.
She had a really strong desire for vlogs. I kind of wanted to work on a vlog, and I had a light bulb moment where I thought a vlog could be beneficial for my business and getting myself out there online to make stronger connections with people. So Hannah and I have got the reasons I wanted to interview Hannah is because she's a creative, she's a small business owner. I've got a lot of interest and passion in that just general field because I myself am a creative and a small business owner. But one thing I wanted to let Hannah chat about was a triumph, Hannah, that you've had in being a creative small business owner, and a big challenge that you've had in starting your new business and how you have overcome that challenge or how you're actually still working through it.
Yeah, so I would say that my biggest triumph so far has been working with a friend of mine on a lot of her wedding things, because that's really an avenue that I want to go down. I want to be more incorporated in weddings, like for either signage, invitations, seating charts and stuff like that. And I'm actually working on a seating chart, and I would say that that's probably the biggest and most important project that I have right now. I have had a bigger project. As far as the biggest challenge I've had, I was working full-time when I was starting this adventure, and I quit without any background in business, any savings, anything, and that was very challenging. But it's been a lot of fun, and I don't regret doing it because I wasn't happy in this situation, so I'm a lot happier now, and it's slowly but surely things are happening for me, and I'm very grateful for it.
So your biggest challenge was possibly that idea of taking a risk,
yes,
but you did it.
Yes.
You've worked through it,
right.
You've stuck to it, and now I think it seems like, at least on social media, and talking to you, you have a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you're getting your foot in the local wedding industry too.
Right.
Really fast. Where do you find your inspiration?
I find my inspiration from coffee.
Ooh, hello. Conversations over coffee. I love that.
Exactly. And also just being like outside and spending time with people, talking a lot with people and seeing almost like what they are inspired from.
Okay.
And scrolling through Pinterest.
Scrolling through Pinterest. Well, there you have it, friends. A new small business creative owner. Hannah might be getting on Anchor. I've almost convinced her.
Almost there.
Have a good Wednesday. All right, friends. Wednesday evening photography adventure. I'm on my way to Myersdale, Pennsylvania to photograph Miss Abby Way. She is the social media coordinator at Seven Springs Resort, Hidden Valley. There's another one, I forget the name of it. But she is a little bit of a social media internet sensation. If you go to the Seven Springs Facebook page, she will be all over it in different videos. She's really great about being live and going live online. She's also an athlete, and so she posts a lot, especially on Instagram, about her workouts and the different vitamins and supplements she takes, and is a little motivational at the same time for anybody who might be reading. But all summer long, she's been posting pictures of her doing some yoga and various poses and tricks on a paddle as well. So come along for the ride. Camera.
Guys,
I'm so tired. It's heavy.
So this is Abby. Abby's carrying a big paddleboard right now. Woo! Woo! I just got some water in my boots. I hope no fish went in there with it. Gonna have to empty those out. Oh my.
Here we go.
Photography adventure. This is the definition. Look at that water splashing out of my boots. Here we go. Wow!
Is it too dark already?
Check that out! I've already got my feet in the water. Whee! Abby fell in. We were trying to do a fun trick.
I knew it was gonna happen.
It's okay, but it's
Now
worth...
I'm scared to fall in.
Exactly. Now you're already wet. And it looks gorgeous out here. Doesn't her bathing suit plus paddleboard look lovely with the scenery out here, right? Okay, so Abby, for the camera,
Yes.
do one more trick.
Okay.
Okay. Yay! I know nothing about yoga, but she makes it look so good.